Probably get some background. Let's move on to July 4th. Sure, well, yeah.
One episode filming this. Right. I don't know, and I don't think people can put it into context, but it was driving me nuts. I wanted not a round of applause, but I wanted at least an attaboy. An attaboy. It wouldn't have killed someone to give me an attaboy. So Abby's goal going into this podcast was to pay for your child's daycare. Your wife is going back to work next week. You got us.
Yeah. That's the thing we talk about.
So, do you think, you upload a video on YouTube and you're automatically like a billionaire? It takes a lot of views to make decent money. So let me ask you a little inside YouTube here, though. Okay. Is just having the stump of videos what really starts to make you some money? Yeah.
It's raining, but we're still gonna work today, folks.
I have videos I've made. So yeah, if each one is making me 53 cents, it adds up and becomes a salary. But this was our first episode. We also just released a couple of this video. I think $26 is not bad. I was kind of expecting us to make $20 a month.
Eventually, you want to upgrade.
Yeah, but sure, that's all included. The shorts. The shorts.
Thing.
I think our best short has maybe 100,000.
Real quick, let's see what vehicles I have besides the truck.
Horrendous. Anyway, welcome back to the podcast. This is going to be the money podcast. Most of the topics I came up with are hypotheticals, seeing how cheap we are, how greedy we are.
Alright, so let's see what we have here.
Can I get into the first topic, or do you have anything exciting to say? What do we spend a lot of money on that just shouldn't cost that much money, and what is so cheap that we honestly should spend more money on? Okay, do you have anything that you think...
Yeah, I don't need it for my truck. I'm going to keep it like how it is, maybe.
Have you ever had a room painted? It doesn't make any sense. It's like one room, the guy takes an hour to paint it. $1,000 for plumbers? My plumber came over last week and fixed a toilet. He was here for 45 minutes. He charged me $650.
I do think you want to get a combine, but we haven't used ours yet, so.
We talked about that. They come to fix the dishwasher in my parents' house. $250, 10 minutes.
Let's see, so.
All this freaking Jamal did was read a Phillips manual 5 years ago, and he's been raking in the cash. You know what's funny? This was years ago. When we first got Roxy, we took her to the vet to get her nails clipped. Or I think it was like a PetSmart. And they said it was going to be $10. And I'm like, wow, that is a bargain. That's a great deal. And then the lady was like, up, here you go. And I went from thinking it was a great deal to thinking I got ripped off in the 14.
So we have a small tractor at the moment.
I feel like veterinarians
We need more to upgrade.
don't make a lot of money. I think it charges.
So we have that tractor.
For some reason because of the either the equipment or but they don't really get reimbursed.
And we also have a medium, so a large tractor. A medium. And actually, we have a small tractor. We have two smalls and one. So if I just upgrade every vehicle I have now, because this is what I would like my truck to be eventually.
There's no way they're not making at least $100,000. If your dad's a veterinarian, just go up to him tomorrow and be like, "Let me see that W2. Come on, let me see that W2. I want to put it on the internet." All right, I want to get into my first hypothetical here. You ready? All right. So this is gonna put two things that Abby loves into one question. You're gonna get really upset. Hypothetical. You get $100,000 if you can eat 25 slices of pizza. You have 2 hours.
Actually, what if we can do this?
So you
just go down that.
Me blar, me hungry. My eating phase. Well, my 20s and my
I
30s.
do
in
like
my
the
eating
look of
phase,
that,
but I was
actually,
talking
yes.
about when I tried to be a competitive eater so I could take on Kobayashi and Joey Chestnut. Do you remember that?
I have never. Wait, you tried to become a professional eater at one point?
Yeah, this probably wasn't the start of my unhealthy habit with food, but it definitely didn't help.
Should I buy the
How far
truck?
did you get up the
Or
ranks?
should I
How
make
many
it
hot dogs
pink?
were
I'm
you
trying to
eating?
decide. I do like that
So
idea.
it was a junior year of college, right? You know what the Philly Wing Bowl is?
Yeah. So it's just how many wings you could eat. How many minutes do you have? Like 15 minutes or 20 minutes?
Yeah, and there was like qualifier events, which was like 64 ounces of cream spinach with like 10 ounces of hot sauce, something like that. It was a 2-foot stromboli from Chicante's in Glassboro, New Jersey. And I ate
You
that.
ate a 2-foot long stromboli?
You better believe it, bro.
How many calories do you think was in that one stromboli?
Honestly, and at that time, I was
I
like working out
could
regularly, so it wasn't
do
like
that,
even
or
a
I
big
could
bowl
do.
meal. Calories wise, gotta easily been
6,000? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And then just to
No,
add
I
a
don't
little
want to
cherry
do
on
that
top to
one.
show
That's gonna
people
be
I
a bit
wasn't
too
joking
much.
around, there was like a bowl of marinara sauce, and I chugged it at the end just to be like, I conquered this. So then I really wanted to start basically like my career. And we had an event in college, not an event, but they had like one of those gimmick pizza shops.
Where, like, what was it? Oh, if you eat, it's 5 slices, it's free, or something crazy.
Yeah, it's free. You get your T-shirt on, like you get a T-shirt and a picture on the wall. And we went there for just a random like sandwich, right? I think I just got like a cheesesteak with my friend.
We're not gonna put
The
every
challenge
vehicle,
is
but we
like,
might
bar,
upgrade some
you
things.
got to do
Let's
this.
see.
That's what they called me in college. And
I'm gonna do that again our time.
Blar, yeah.
So Abby is short for Abelardo. I guess that's where the Blar is coming from. Okay, okay.
Well, Jack, sophomore year, thought my mom referred to me as Blar, which just absolutely no chance that she's ever said that.
And he just ran with it.
Yeah, apparently he said she called me Blardo, and there's just no chance my mother did that to me. But, so we're at this pizza restaurant, right? And just to show the waitress that I wasn't messing around and I was coming back with a fury, I made sure I harped down that cheesesteak in like a record. Probably like 40 seconds, right? And then I slapped. It's probably like this minimum wage. You're always like, all right, here. Dropped it.
I just want to go home so I can eat more.
I eat the cheesesteak. I dropped it off on the counter and I said, I'll see you tomorrow.
That is the creepiest thing. She probably thought you were like hitting on her. I'll be back tomorrow.
I was in like a 3-year stable relationship. And everyone ended up having a kid with. And I was like, after eating a cheesesteak, I'll see you tomorrow.
You pulled like an Arnold Schwarzenegger and I'll be back. She thinks you were threatening her. She quit that night.
So I came in with a game plan. It was like studying game. I was thinking, all right, this is what we're going to do.
What was the competition? How much pizza did you have to get it through?
A 30-inch pizza.
Wow.
I think
That's big.
Opposite. It was 24-inch pizza in 30 minutes.
The
Either way,
The normal pizza is like 16 inches. That's like a large pizza. So 24 inches, and that's a certain it becomes exponentially big. Wow.
Trust me, I found out pants shopping that that's true. So I come back the next day, had my game plan. What do you think my game plan was?
Eat fast.
Well, yeah, take all the cheese first, because I thought at the end, cheese annihilation would be it. So the timer started, I had headphones in. I was taking this seriously. This was my road. This was my ticket to stardom.
Were you like dipping the crust in water?
No, I wasn't willing to do that just yet. So I did all the cheese, threw it down my gullet, right into my stomach, 20 seconds. I was like, I'm going to dominate this. You know what they don't tell you about pizza? Brain, what? Like you said, the bread. Oh, it's like your jaw starts to physically, like, be an angst. By the third slice, I knew that this was not a chance. And by the time I got to, like, the fourth slice, I called it quits, and my career was over. Your career was over before it started. So, all right, so you don't think you can do it? 25 slices of pizza. You have 2 hours, man. No chance. $100,000. You're going to try? Like first jaw from him to that. So how many, answer the question, in 2 hours, how many slices of pizza do you think you could eat? I think
Oh, some people from wrong. Wardrobe change.
chopping out, like if I'm going for broke, like 13 slices. Okay. All right, so you get about halfway there. All right, if you don't know Abby, he is irrationally in everything he does. I was so certain you'd be like, easy, make it 50 slices. I'm disappointed that you were like a realist here. Raphael has humbled me, my friend. I have turned the tides in my life. We're gonna cover this in the pod. I don't think I'm irrationally confident, you little dirtbag. You're even irrationally confident that you're not irrationally confident. It's impressive. Our buddy Steve to countless athletic activities has gotten smoked in every single one of them. This is slander, and I won't stand for it. Because Steve, all he does is seem to work out, right? He's like a fitness freak at this point. I'm not sure if we should have done him for steroids after I've seen this lately. But on top of that, you're calling out like two things. It was a race. Yeah, I've never been traditionally that fast, but I held my own, and then I pulled back to avoid catastrophic hamstring. And you held your own, man. He left you, and it was like one. He did not.
That's a forward, changing it up a little bit.
So, right, Abby and Steve raced each other twice. One time was at work in like, was it a parking garage? Yeah. And then the other time he raced was in front of my block. Mr. Was in a sheep fight then. I was in a sheep fight. Okay, what about the time you said that you could throw a football for him and Steve? He starts passing. The funny thing is, Abby yelled at Steve because his toe was on the line. Meanwhile, Abby took 4 steps past the line and then went on to play his rotator cuff injury. Tell the full story. You never mentioned this rotator cuff injury until after you lost. I had a shoulder impingement, you little worm. I was at the gym. I had a shoulder impingement. We were wearing dress shirts. I had to throw in a dress shirt on. I didn't get a running head start. It was raining. I slipped in the rain. I slipped in the like heavily little parking lot. God forbid a man slips, and all of a sudden, and that football moved dead football I've ever thrown in the world. Like Tom Brady or something like that football. And you guys expect me to, listen, I said 50 yards. Can I do 50 yards? I've done 50 yards. Did I do 50 yards that day? No. You might have thrown that ball 20 yards if it was good. I slipped on the gravel. Anyway, all right, we're gonna bring out more of this irrational confidence because I got another hypothetical for you. You ready? $1 million. I'll give you $1 million right now. You don't even have to do anything, or you can flip a coin for $10 million. Now the math tells you flip the coin. Duh, right? Your opportunity cost is $5 million a flip, but you only get one flip. See, the problem with that, though, again, going back to like our conservative nature and our upbringing, it's like $1 million, right? Guaranteed. But the flip of the coin is 10. Like $1 million changes my life, but $10 million, I get to be your boss. Like you could retire, you could do whatever the heck you want. You could probably buy a second house. I think at this point in my life, honestly, I'd go for the 10 million. Like really? Yeah, I think so. I think if you would have asked me like 3-4 years ago when I didn't have a house and didn't have things, like sure that $1 million would have crushed it and it's guaranteed. But brother, could you imagine I flip on the wrong thing? Like I would go to an insane asylum. That's what I'm saying, dude. You know how conservative I am. I'm taking the $1 million. I'm putting a college fund for my future child for $500,000, and I'm gonna put the other $500,000. I don't know in a savings account and get my 4% interest. You're gonna flip that coin. I don't hate it because, dude, $10 million. It's completely like changes your life. I think in theory, well, first of all, $1 million probably changes my life, but it doesn't end. You can't retire. I mean, $1 million is a ton of
money, but you need a lot of money, especially now. You have a kid, that's going to cost you a ton of money. You wouldn't be able to, like, retire right now.
Like, if I had $10 million, that's like the territory
dear.
where you can show up to work, like, give the CEO the middle finger and then take a crap, like, in the conference room, like, table. But $1 million...
Weird, like, goal of yours to take a crap at a conference table.
That's not my goal, Bryce. I'm just saying, with $10 million...
Someone, your boss is going to be watching this video, you're going to walk into work the next day.
Actually,
you are fired.
$10 million, and believe it or not, like, I think it would be a celebration at work. Like, I think people would be happy for me.
You realize everyone at work would instantly hate your guts.
I feel like maybe one of us is speaking from personal experience.
Absolutely, dude. Not that I won a lottery of $10 million, but when I quit my job, I wouldn't say everybody, but a lot of people really didn't like me. And according to you, you're still at the company. A lot of people still don't like me. And I was a nice guy. The only thing I did was I just quit my job because I found another way to make money.
Your name's whispered in hushed tones, but I think it would be a different. I think it would be a little bit of a different philosophy. But to be fair, do you think Kayla would be furious with me if I chose the $10 million flip? Because $10 million flip, though, we're both done. Like, we're going to the south of Spain, sweetie. Like,
I'm really curious to hear what your wife Kayla would say. Like, I think Kayla would want you to take the $1 million. No, you don't think so?
I think she's the opposite. I think she would want me to go for broke.
Really?
Yeah.
I do. Yeah. You know what? I do agree with you that I think your life gets a lot better and a lot less stress with $1 million. But your life is completely different with 10.
It's over. Like you're just done. I think you go for it. I think at a certain point in your life, you just because for the rest of your life, you're always going to say like, I had a chance out of the rat race.
But then you know what you might also be saying for the rest of your life is, I could have had $1 million and it landed on tails.
Whatever. Oh, every time I see a coin from that day forward, I think I have either a panic attack or a psychiatric meltdown.
Like, just pick up the coin and just chuck it at the closest person next to you. Just start screaming.
Just homeless in like a hotel parking lot. Just screaming.
Your life just spirals out of control. I could have had $1 million.
I'm at like the coffee shop. Someone offers me gives me change back. They hand it back to me, and it's on tails. And I just melt down, throw the espresso in my face, and run out.
Man, that was like a great Mr. Beast. He kind of did that actually he sort of did that in his Mr. Beast game, right? Where like the prize was $5 million, and some guy could flip a coin, and if it landed on heads, it became 10, and if not, he was out of the game. The guy did it.
Flip a coin. Not even flip a coin. Someone offers you $5 million, right?
Okay.
Right on the top. But 2 of your top 10 friends. You gotta write down your top 10 friends before you even get into this scenario.
Honestly, I don't know if it's ruin this realistic series, maybe.
For the rest of their life.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say 2 of my 10 friends died. Okay, wait. So 2 of my top 10 friends, their income goes down 10%, but I get $5 million?
Yes, you get $5 million.
Can I not give them money?
Wait.
No.
I was gonna say, I'll just whatever the difference, the 10% was. I'll try to keep it up. Right? It's not a big deal. Do they know that I'm the reason why I have $5 million and they just lost 10% of their salary?
They do not.
Oh.
They probably would when you show up.
Like, they're gonna just see this as a samples. They're gonna know my name. They're making less money.
Fair.
Yeah, fair. No, okay. Every single day.
How about 2 of your enemies? We know what we're talking about. 2 of your enemies. Their lifetime earnings get cut down by 50%.
Dude, that's great. My enemies did just get their salary cut. I didn't say who.
That's rude.
I disavow that statement.
No, I don't know. When you're that's the thing. Like I'm joking around. There's someone that I don't really like who just lost their job. Obviously, I'm not happy. Like even them, I heard that and was like, I feel bad for their kids. Like, I hope they're doing okay. Like, it'd be so hard to actually like ruin someone else's life just to get money for myself.
You never know what could happen 20 years from now. Views are down. YouTube's not the same. Trust me, I've seen the paychecks. And your son, that he's trying to go to medical school, you got no money for him. You got no money because I turned it down because little old, whatever his name is, you didn't care about cutting his $400,000 salary down to $200,000.
Yeah, okay. The enemy one is a little harder. That one I would consider more. But like I'm not going to cut Steve's salary by 10% just so I can.
10%. Think of it. Like 10% doesn't. Like if you cut down 10% of my life, trust me, I would beat your face in. But second, it doesn't really change my life.
But the $5 million changes my life a lot.
Not bad. Not bad. Come on, get a little more selfish, Brandon. Let the hate out. Let it flow out through your veins.
Are you doing it?
2 of my top 10 friends.
Also, I don't even know if I have 10 friends. So can I go like 1 out of my 5 friends? Can I negotiate here?
It's a 20% chance.
Yeah.
It's like me, Steve, and Chelsea. We're in for it.
Yeah, if I say yes to this, there's a good chance your salary's about to drop.
Yeah. I don't actually think I don't do that. Speaking, but if it was $10 million, you better believe our both salaries get cut.
Okay, here's another one on the same path, another hypothetical. You go to the casino, you met a friend. You forgot to bring your wallet, so you ask your friend to, lend you $100. You go on a run of a lifetime at the blackjack table, and somehow you win $1 million. How much money are you giving your friend? Are you giving him his $100 back? Are you giving him more? Are you giving him nothing?
You cut $1 million, like you cut him, it's almost like a tip. Why wouldn't you have the $100? That's what
I don't know.
What?
It's the hypothetical. You forgot to bring your money. You forgot to bring cash with you. All you had was a credit card and your ID. You said, "Hey, Jim, can I borrow $100? I want to go to the blackjack table." He said, "Yeah, sure. Just pay me back later." You win $1 million. Like, how much are you giving Jim?
My first instinct was like 50 grand, but then I felt like I could probably get away with 20. Like, if I'm in the moment, like
You're trying to see how low can I go where he wouldn't think I'm a piece of crap.
I think probably 10 grand, right? 10 grand, he's not getting that mad. I don't know, $1 million. He's watching you win the $1 million?
He knows you won $1 million.
50 grand. 50 grand's I think we're all happy. What an investment that was that night for that guy.
I told my wife 50 grand. That's what I told Sam. The exact same number. I said,
wow.
I said probably 50 grand. She said 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
Man,
Now, I mean, hey, at the end of the day, your friend gave you $100 and just walked away with 10 grand. That's an awesome day. But he knows you just got $990,000 in your pocket, and you couldn't have even gambled if it wasn't for his little investment there.
I think for the rest of his life, though, he's going to kind of feel like, should have gotten like 300 grand.
Like every time, like he sees you, it's just like you're telling him, "Oh, I just got a new car. Oh, I just bought a new car." And he's like, "I hate this guy."
Yeah, 50 grand probably feels good in the moment, and then it's just one of those things that like a year from now, he's going to be like, shit. Like,
Yeah.
It wasn't for that.
That's something. You're totally right, though. He's gonna stew on that.
Do you think
Like,
that happens?
I mean, I don't know about to that degree or $100, but I guarantee you, someone like either ran out of money or forgot to bring cash, or a friend gave them a little bit, and they won a ton.
But see, it depends on the casino game, because then a lot of it would be based on your own skill. If it was like just $10, right, and you pulled like a lever on what are they called? The slot machine.
And you're totally right. I think the more skill, the less I would feel inclined to give them. Because it's like, hey, you couldn't have done this. It's not fun. But if it's pure luck, like if you just took his $100, put it in a slot machine and made $1 million, boy, I'd feel responsible to give maybe even more than 50K then.
Probably got to, if it's the slot machine, like
Maybe 100. 150 maybe. Brandon, you might have to go Splitsville.
If you do the slot machine, here's a big change to the scenario. What if instead of borrowing the 100, it was like your bachelor party and he gave you the 100?
Oh.
Does that change it? Like, do you feel less obligated, more obligated?
You definitely feel less inclined because that feels like a gift, and it also feels like you're about to do something. Like I got a wedding coming up, I got to provide for my family. Like I can't be doing this for you. But if you're out on a Tuesday night gambling with your friends, I think it's all about the circumstances in life.
Yeah.
I think if it's a gift, wedding day type deal, then you can actually lower the amount you can give back to them. I think I would only probably cut them like 25 grand.
I thought you were going to say $25. Give less than he gave you. I thought there was a chance when I asked you this question, you were going to be like, "I'll give him his $100 back."
No, you're the cheap one, not me.
Yeah, I'm cheap. Definitely cheap. But I would feel.
You know what? Actually, I want to say this on live television. No, it's not live.
It's not live. And it's not television either, so do.
I think you get a bad rap for being cheap, though.
I do too.
I don't think you're as cheap as we make you sound that you are.
Here's my thing. I used to be very cheap in college. I also had no money. Like, Steve always busts my chops that in college I used to like mess with the thermostat. But like, I had $300 in my bank account. What?
Would you actually do?
Oh yeah.
You will like higher or lower the thermostat to save money?
For sure. It was like just bred in my DNA. My dad did that growing up. Like, we just all learned people to save money.
It's your household. You're living with another person. You can't be doing that to Steve in the middle of his sleep. He starts getting a little warm and tender, and it's like, oh, Brandon's on the outside saving 10 cents.
Oh, yeah, dude. No, that's some bad cheap.
Remember to like, subscribe, view, and comment so that we know.
Like the dish dryer, like the heater at the end, I used to turn that off. So we would like pull out our dishes and they were just like stopping wet. I did everything just to save pennies. I'm sure it made no difference in life. But I think I've gotten a little bit better. Now, hey, granted, I got a job, I have some money now, so it's like it's easier to not be cheap. But I think I'm cheap with myself. I'm still cheap with myself to this day. I don't buy anything unless it has to do with YouTube. I can't remember the last thing I bought other than like my house. Like, my car's 12 years old, it's got 150,000 miles. I don't buy anything unless it has to do with my channel. But I think I'm generous with my friends and family now.
You are. That's why I was trying to think, like, even what you give away in, like, your YouTube channel, I'm always like, that's a little too much money. Even when you've done, like, stuff and prizes for me, I'm like, I don't really feel comfortable taking that. That's a little weird for me. Are you kind of secretly hoping when you give away the money that someone's like, no, you're far too kind.
Nah.
Take it back.
Now, the question is, when I offer money, am I rooting for them to lose? That's the question. Like, if Steve's doing a competition where, if he could do something and win $1,000, am I rooting against him? I don't know, because I think it's usually better when he wins and the prize is given out.
No, come on, Brandon. I know you're
Yeah, I'm rooting against them.
Like, here's the link.
Like the step challenge, you're praying for a sprained ankle. You're like, hey, what town you're screwed in this town because you know that like the sidewalk's not even over there.
No, so the video Abby's talking about, I did a video for 1 week. Every step Steve took, he earned a penny. Doesn't sound like a lot. I think he ended up winning like $1,500 or something like that. It was the opposite, dude. I was like walking through. I was trying to make him walk as much as possible. I knew it was better for the video.
Got it. Which in turn makes you more money. So there's no really necessarily. I think we're starting to tilt back onto the cheap scale.
Really?
No. I will say, now that
Why?
down, like the last year,
I hate cars.
anytime I do a video where I give away money, I take
And
it
I'm stuck in a
once.
tree.
Like, we did the one recently where our buddy Steve and Matt were locked in bathrooms, and they had to, like, leave at the right time. I think I gave away, like, $1,200 in that video. That video did not make anywhere near $1,200. I took a big L on that video. Oh, that's the video where I broke my kneecap, and I gave away any money. That far outweighed whatever I made from that video.
That thermostat at your house has been tinkered with more than the Iron Man suit. Like, that's crazy.
It's 85 degrees in my house right now. It is, and I have instructed Sam to stay as far away from that thing as possible.
That's great.
It's bad.
Give me another hypothetical.
Alright, I'm kind of out of the money ones, but I have another good hypothetical to test your irrational confidence. But now that I'm saying that, I hope you want Abby. Alright. 5 of you are fighting Mike Tyson. So there's 5 of you, Abby, in the ring against 1 Mike Tyson. Can you win?
No, this is the Jackson. You're like just repeating the lunch conversation.
Well, it is called the lunch table. That's the name of the podcast.
Remember Jackson, before Jackson's take on Mike Tyson, he says guaranteed.
Are you don't think you could beat Mike Tyson with 5 of you?
No, because, okay, so here's the problem that happens, right? First punch Tyson throws, that Abby's dead.
Yes, that Abby's done.
Yeah. No, not done. He's dead.
Okay.
Like, he's not out of the race. Like,
wait, are we talking current day Mike Tyson, or are we talking Mike Tyson in his prime? It's a big difference.
We're talking prime Mike Tyson.
Okay, because Jake Paul beat current Mike Tyson, and I know Jake Paul's a much better boxer than us, but he's not a heavyweight champion.
No, we're talking
Jake Paul wouldn't have sniffed Mike Tyson's shoes in Mike Tyson's prime.
Do I get to train him?
Sure, I'll let you train. For how long? I don't know, I'll give you 2 months. It's a long time.
With a professional trainer?
Sure.
You're not cheaping out on me where I'm not getting like. Okay, I'm not getting. You're sending me to a TKO for like 2 months, and you're like, yeah, you go, brother.
Nah, you get a legitimate, like, champion level trainer for 2 months.
5 of me, huh?
5 Abbies? That's a lot.
I think I could do it.
You got it?
Yeah, it's just, again, going back to respect and mass. We're talking, Tyson's taking on 1,100 pounds of Muniz. Like, that is a lot of weight for him to take on. And I think if
Everybody in the crowd is doing 1,100 divided by 5. They're all trying to figure out. Wow, really?
if we can be honest, then probably 1,200 pounds of Muniz. But I think you got to get behind him. Like, you want to. All right, that sounds a little weird, but you got to get behind him. And if you can punch him in the back of the head, right in the neck, I know. The first Muniz is done. The second Muniz, paraplegic. Now you're down to 3.
Yeah, because now it's 1 against 3. I think you have to get lucky a little bit. You have to hit the right shot at the right time, and I think you got to hit the right shot at the right time fast. You got to. If you don't take them out, and then all of a sudden it's 1 versus 2 of you, you're done.
Yeah, you're dead. No, you got to somehow make him like trip. Honestly, you would almost have Muniz come as like a bowling ball, like just sprint at him and just dive at his legs, right? And as long as he's down on the floor, do I get to wear? Let me ask you this question: do I get to wear steel-toe boots?
I don't know. This is just a boxing match. You're tackling him now. You're tripping him. I don't think any of you are allowed. Now you got steel-toe boots. What do you want? Like, his knuckles too?
No, you know what? Give me steel-toe boots, because this is what I'm thinking. As soon as I get him down to the ground, then I'm stomping his head in.
Oh my gosh, this is not even boxing anymore.
What do you want me to do? Regulation rule boxing against Mike Tyson? Then no, it would have to be like 25 people. What do I hear, Mike?
So you're talking like fight to the death.
Yeah, Mike Tyson is furious. You just slapped one of his Bengali. You just snapped one of his pigeons in half. You know Helder Rodriguez? You've heard this story?
I know that Mike Tyson loves pigeons.
Helder Rodriguez. He got bit in 3rd grade.
Who is Helder Rodriguez? That's a friend of yours?
not really a friend. I went to grammar school with him. He raced Mike Tyson in like a pigeon race.
Actually, your friend?
Actually, I'm 2 degrees away from Tyson. Like, we could kind of sort of set up this fight. But yeah, this kid, Helder Rodriguez, I went to grammar school with him, and he like loved pigeons. Like in his backyard, he had like freaking bird sanctuary back there on Harding Ave, and he got to like professionally race Mike Tyson for like a show on Discovery.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah, now he fixes lawnmowers and airplane engines. So yeah, give me 5 of me, 6 of Helder's pigeons, and steel toe boots, and I think I got it.
All right, but I don't know if there is an amount of Brandons that could beat Mike Tyson. Like, I think you can tie Mike Tyson's arms behind his back. If I have boxing gloves, I'm saying. If I have no gloves, that's different. But if you tie Mike Tyson's hands behind his back and you punch him in the head, I don't think he blinks.
Brendan, you once did a boxing video where Steve broke your ribs.
Yeah.
Of course, there is no chance in the world that you can beat
Holy train!
If Steve was strong enough to break my ribs, and he wasn't even like going, it was not a full windup. He makes it sound like he tickled me in my rib. He threw a punch and my arms were up a little bit. But I'm saying he wasn't 100% throwing that punch and he broke my ribs. What would Mike Tyson do? Mike Tyson's fist would go through my body. It would come out of my mouth.
I think he would honestly decapitate you. Like,
Yeah.
just one fell swoop, break everything in your body.
Like, my head might actually come detached from my neck.
Are you frozen?
I lost you, Abby.
Brandon?
Parents, if your child plays Roblox, listen up. You could qualify for up to $300,000 or more in compensation. If your child was sent sexual images or material, estimated compensation is between $25,000 and $50,000. If you
Alright, we are in the middle of this massive storm, and I just lost internet, so I can't talk to Abby through Discord anymore. So I got Abby on the phone. Abby, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Matt. No.
Okay, clear. This podcast has changed from the lunch table to 2 guys talk on the phone. But we're making it work. We are making it work.
Survive in advance. I need to pay for this kid to take care of at all costs.
Dude, I have a tree outside of my house. This thing was sideways. We are in the middle of a hurricane outside. I don't know if the power hasn't gone out. Somehow the power's fine, but the internet is just completely toast.
You know what? It'd be real shame. One of our best friends just bought a house in your town. It'd be a real shame if our house got destroyed.
Oh my gosh, dude, it's unbelievable. Anyway, so what were we talking about? I don't even remember. I think you were telling me you could beat Mike Tyson in a fight, and then our internet went out. I was blaming you. I told Sam, I was like, Abby's internet went out, and then she's like, I don't have internet either, so.
I was going to ask you, do you think you could beat Angel Reese? But do you think you could score a point on Angel Reese in the game to 11?
So Angel Reese is, if you don't know who that is, she's a WNBA basketball player who is like tall, but doesn't seem like she's got a whole lot of skill. Dude, I think I could beat Angel Reese one-on-one. Dude, my inner Abby just came out. She is dog crap, man. She is terrible. I want to try to challenge a professional tennis player to a match where they have to play with a wooden racket. I think that could be interesting.
Brandon, I think it would destroy you.
You think so?
A wooden racket?
Yeah. I think I could beat a professional tennis player if they had to use a wooden racket. Do you agree?
Do you think I could beat a professional tennis player if they're in a wheelchair and I'm not?
And this is just completely devolving.
I mean, you
now.
could, but they probably
you're
wouldn't.
playing Rafael Nadal, but he's in a wheelchair.
No, I don't want Rob. Give me someone, Felix Auger Aksumir, or whatever his name
You
is.
just butchered that. Felix Auger Aliassime.
Can I beat him? We're not playing wheelchair rules. None of this double bounce bull crap. We're playing real tennis rules. He's in a wheelchair. Do I win?
So he can't get up. He has to stay in the wheelchair and he has to wheel around that way.
Yes.
Oh man, I don't know. I think you might lose. What? I I think you might lose. Like, I think he'd still be able to serve pretty well, so you're going to struggle to break his serve. Man, I just don't think you're good enough. I think you're going to miss.
I'm hanging up this phone. That's ridiculous.
I almost beat you, and I had a frying pan.
Oh, that was a little movie magic, my friend. I was hamming it up for the camera. I would have bageled you.
So if you didn't see that video, I made a vlog on this channel where I tried to beat my friends in a tennis match. They had a regular tennis racket, and I was using a frying pan. I beat Steve. I actually crushed Steve. I think I won like 11-5 or 11-4. And he actually won. I had a lead for a while.
Yeah. I suppose in a wheelchair. Okay, in a wheelchair, you have to put up $25,000 of your own money.
Wow.
He puts up $1 million. Do you take it and it's Robbie on the wheelchair?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, I am walking Rafael Nadal like a dog if he's in a wheelchair. He's not gonna win. He's not gonna win more than a handful of points off of me. But I'll put 50 grand up if he gives me $2 million.
What are you doing? What's your tactic? Just drop shots?
I'm just gonna move side to side.
I'm just gonna walk, you fatso.
I'm just gonna hit side to corner to corner to corner. He has no chance of getting to the ball in time.
Oh.
I don't want to brag here, but I am way better at tennis than you. I don't think you have the skill to go corner to corner.
I love how this podcast has gone on for 4 episodes, and I'm just around my finger. I've turned you into me.
Yeah, I know. My whole plan today was to make you like really overconfident and say that you would take the money for everything, and you would. And now look, I'm doing the same thing. Now I'm saying that I'm gonna walk Rafael Nadal like a dog. What is wrong with me?
Oh, I wanted to ask you. Do you know what a hook boo boo is, or whatever those things are?
A what?
Wait, hold on. Let me look this up.
A hookah what? Is that tennis related?
No. Just world related. The Labubu is on fire on the shelves right now.
What is the Labubu? Is it a toy?
Yeah, it's a toy. Kayla said like all of her mom Facebook groups are like, "Can you get me the Labubu? I'll pay top dollar."
Is it like a toy for children?
It's just like a stuffed animal. It's kind of creepy. Some people have skimmed the Labubu.
Wait, so adults want these things, or they want it for their kids?
They want it for their kids.
Oh, okay.
Toy of the summer. We should do. If Labubu is listening, they should sponsor the pod.
Labubu. Now I gotta look this thing up afterwards.
Look it up right now. Look it up.
All right. Well, it's tough now because now I'm talking to you on the phone while recording. I have no internet. Now I'm gonna try to look up the Labubu on the phone. I don't really have internet. Labubu toy.
Just Labubu doll. You know how ridiculous our clips are going to look like with me on the phone and you on the phone?
People are just gonna, yeah, anybody that's watching our clips are going to be like, why are those two guys just talking on the phone in front of microphones? All right, I'm looking it up. Oh, those are creepy.
Oh, so creepy.
A Labubu. Like, what in the world am I looking at? It looks like a demented rabbit.
It is gross. I think we could just do that. I think the uglier we make like an animal or a toy, the better chance it has to go viral. So I'm surprised your plushies haven't gone like that viral.
Yeah. This is how we're gonna make money from now on.
It's funny because I am in quote unquote in the industry, right? I am a professional. I am so far in touch with pop culture and whatever popular. Like it's fun. You think all the 20% making videos. I know nothing that's going on in the world.
Well, let's bookend it with things that are too expensive, right?
Okay.
We were talking about that earlier in the episode. Things that just make no sense that they cost that much money.
Yeah.
Here's 2 things. Drive me insane. Extra rice when you're at a restaurant.
That is not right. I thought you were going to go like a home with extra rice. That's what you're complaining about. What they charge you $2?
Well, that's the problem. You see the sacks of rice that you got for that challenge? That was like $25 for years of food. You're charging me $3 for rice? That's ridiculous.
So all the things in the world that are overpriced, and you're complaining about $2.99 extra for some white rice?
The rice, and they're stingy. You know who's stingy with rice?
Who?
I'm not going to call out a population, but I might just have to. Cubans. Every Cuban restaurant, they just give you a little cup of rice. Add on some more rice. Your food is salty as all heavens. I need some more rice. It's delicious, don't get me wrong, but a little rice will kill you. Jesus.
All right, so you're mad about $2.99 for extra rice. What else is overpriced?
Let me read it off. Okay?
Yeah.
It's really cheap. Pasta's such a rip-off. Oh, this is the thing that annoys me at restaurants. We need pasta homemade here. You know what that is, right, Brandon?
What? Just flour and egg?
No, go behind the curtain when people say we make homemade pasta.
What does that mean?
They buy it from a facility that technically home makes their pasta. So it's still mass-produced homemade pasta.
So you mean Nona's not in the back of the kitchen rolling out the dough?
No, Nona's not getting arthritis in the back corners. They're paying another freaking. They're paying like Abdul and Antonio or something in some facility, rolling their own pasta and selling it for mass consumption. What a ripoff that is, right?
I didn't know that. When they said that we home make our, it's funny. Me, my wife, and my parents just went out for Mother's Day a couple of weeks ago, and it was an Italian restaurant, and they said we home make our own pasta.
Yeah, so and big.
I'm running the series.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what a running club is?
No, it's a running club.
It's becoming very popular. It's where people in New York City are finding their lady friends, right?
So you have to pay to run with other people?
Correct.
What?
It's like a $50 a month fee to join a running club.
Do they run outside?
Well, this is what Kayla said. Yeah, they run outside. This is what Kayla said. It's just freaking just be that annoying little gnat that runs alongside them and doesn't pay the bills.
You know what's funny? When I was in college, we had to take 2 gym classes, and one of the classes you could take was walking. I didn't take it, but I had a lot of friends. You would just see groups of people walking outside, and they were like, can't talk. I'm doing my midterm right now. Like, it was the most ridiculous class in the world. My one buddy, was late to class. He didn't even get an A in walking.
We're not really breaking the American stereotype. Yeah, one of our most prestigious universities needs to incentivize its students by having 15 weeks of curriculum reform.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the running clubs, absolute scam. Kayla also brought up Real ID. Real ID is the biggest piece of bullcrap this country has ever made, huh?
Don't get me started. So the Real ID, they've been threatening that we had to buy these for years, right? They're like, you're not going to be able to go on planes if you don't have a Real ID. Dude, every time I go to the DMV and ask for the Real ID, I'm missing something. I went 6 years ago, oh, you need your passport. Next time I go in, I bring my passport. Oh, you need two forms of ID. Oh, you need your birth certificate. I've tried to get my Real ID 7 times over the course of 10 years. I can't get it. I've given up.
You have to book appointments because in our state we have to have. My appointment is on August 23rd.
No, you don't book appointments. You have to wait in an hour-long line at the DMV to get in.
No, it's the stupidest money point this country has ever developed. And it's $70. I think it's like $70.
The other thing about the DMV that drives me crazy, every time I get my license, they ask you, has any information changed? I think I said this before.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm 5'4" on my license. Give me my extra 3 inches.
Brandon, by the way, you said that I think in the first or second pod, I didn't have to ask you again.
5'4" on your license is gross. I was 16 years old. What do you want from me? I was short.
Alright, we're gonna, when this field ends, we're gonna,
Wait, so you're walking up, and you're St. Louis Arch.
we'll end this.
You're walking up to the club at State University.
I think I've ruined the series. I've ruined this series. I'm sorry, people,
Standing on
but
my tippy toes.
you don't watch these videos, so it's, yeah.
Back when I first got my license. I don't even know if
Like, I'm doing this the entire year, so people better do listen or, like, watch these or whatnot.
Nah, because everybody in college
Because,
was young. But
yeah,
I will say,
it's,
when I was not in college, I would get one time, you know, it's
I mean,
funny,
they don't get any views at all.
near my house.
I'm gonna do these because I just like doing them.
He was like, that looks real enough. Like, he was like,
I'm gonna be doing a
fake
bunch of
ID,
playlists
but he
and
was
stuff
like,
eventually.
whatever. By the way, I was like 25 at the time. I think height actually was working in your favor. Nobody's sitting there going like, this real ID, I'm gonna make sure I list myself as 5'3". You know what's funny? I went to a botch. This was like 4 weeks ago, by the way, with our friends Chelsea and Matt. Shout out Chelsea and Matt. And the guy, the restaurant guy, like the waiter, was walking around with the sake, which is like rice wine, basically. And he comes up to me, and he's about to give me the wine, and then was like, I don't think this guy's 21. Meanwhile, I'm 33, by the way. And he was just like, he turns to me, and he's like, shh. He holds up his finger, like, don't say anything, and then he gives me the sake. Dude, I'm 33 years old, and the guy was like, he probably thought I was like 16. He's like, don't tell daddy. He's like, don't tell anybody that I'm giving you this. I'm like, buddy, I was probably older than him. He looked like he was in his late 20s. And then to close it all out, sourdough bread. And I love sourdough. I love sourdough bread. Don't you come after sourdough bread. I'm going to come after sourdough bread, but not because of sourdough bread. I'm still addicted to this stuff. This might put us in the poorhouse. The views have to go up. Because I'm buying the sourdough bread regardless of the price. But it's getting a little crazy. $10, $12. Dude, I got ripped off on a loaf of sourdough bread the other day. I went to this bakery near my house, and it's funny, I went for donuts.
And Harp and I have listened
place, they sell donuts apparently.
this is a new
I go in to get two
and I
donuts,
see it
one for me,
after
one for my
I
wife,
forget.
and I see that they have freshly baked sourdough bread. And the guy was like, would you like to get one? I was like, yeah, sure. $18.99. And it wasn't even good. The sourdough bread at my local grocery store was better. I was furious when I bit into that stale loaf of bread. $19. Do you know how much it costs to make bread? Probably like 3 pennies. You got $19 sourdough? But he didn't tell me. I figured, all right, it'll be $9. I'll swipe my card. I'm walking out to my car. I look at the receipt. $18.99 for a loaf of bread. It wasn't even a big loaf. You made sourdough before. I know it's a pain to get like the starter dough, but why is it like, why have we commonly accepted as a society that we're paying $9 for this? You know, people try to make, they say it's healthier, which I don't know. I guess because it's fermented, maybe that's live part cultures. Of it. Yeah, it's got live cultures. It's like yogurt in a bread form. I don't know. I think it's delicious. I love sourdough bread, but come on. You're charging $19. Oh, and you know what I don't buy about the sourdough? There's a sourdough place in my town, right? They have like cultures or something that like apparently go back to like ancient Egypt. It's like a 1,000 year old bakeries bakeries defend their sourdough starter like more than their children. Like if you come after their sourdough starter, they will shoot you. Well, I'm not coming after it. Don't get me wrong. Don't cut me off. I'm a fiend at this point. But the price point is insane. There's just no way. Here's a question. You go to a bakery and they're like, oh, we've had our sourdough starter for 94 years. Do you buy that? I made sourdough starter at home. It got moldy within 3 weeks. What do you mean? It gets moldy? It gets moldy. Maybe I did something wrong, but you're telling me that this bakery has had their sourdough survive for 90 years? Come on. I'm not buying it. It's the biggest, it's like, who's Bernie Madoff again, notable for Stones, Lifestyle, it's fake. Fugazi, Fugazi, all of it. Sourdough starters, I'm not buying it.
Alright, I'm tired of talking to you on the phone, and I think this is ridiculous, but we promise we're going to round out every episode by answering one question in the comments from a viewer. So, by the way, if you're watching or even listening, make sure you guys go. There's a link in the description for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you can listen to podcasts. Rate us 5 stars. We're actually getting some audio-only listens right now, which is awesome.
Can you give me for once, can you give me like an Instagram shout out again? Lunchalardo.
What's your name at Lunchalardo? Give me a follow and follow the podcast. It's where that versus like exciting things about everything. It's so real. It's very fun. Question number 10. What is more ridiculous or more hideous? Brandon's nose or Adam's chin?
I'm being honest, fans.
Create, mix, master. Welcome to Soundtrap, the Beatmaker's Playground. No gatekeeping. No.
Did last episode we found out that you got a fake nose?
Well, my nose is fake, but did you know your nose was as gross until people started pointing it out? Because my chin, I went like 30 years of obliviousness that I had this like crazy butt chin until I started producing content on the internet regularly. And then it became like a thing. Every video. Oh, here comes the crimson chin. Here comes Ben Affleck's like butt child.
Jay Leno. You get a lot of Jay Leno.
A lot of Jay Leno. And I don't think the chin is that prevalent, but I gotta tell you, it's a genetic thing because Raphael, he's an Easter Island statue himself.
Your son's got a big chin already?
Massive.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you feel responsible? I mean, it's clearly your fault.
I feel like, Brent, come on, give me a little commentary here, like for the positive. When I was working out and stuff, I feel like the chin is like almost a male, like Greek god symbol.
I don't think so. I think the Greek god symbol is the jaw. I don't think you want the chin.
You can't have the jawline if you don't have the chin.
You know, that's a fair point. I will give you that. Like, if you have a really good, strong jawline, you're kind of gonna have a big chin, right?
Correct. So I think the nose, by far, is the more hideous thing.
Oh, that. Yeah. Alright, guys. I am done talking on the phone. This is ridiculous. Like, anybody that is watching the clips, anybody that tuned in halfway through this podcast is so confused why I don't have headphones on and I'm just talking on the phone. Thank you for tuning in. Like I said, check out our Instagram, me and Abby's. Check out audio only. There are links in the description below. We will be back in 2 weeks for another episode of The Lunch Table. And anyone that's willing to flip a coin for $10 million and give up $1 million. Or some.
Here's to the go-getters. And not just the ones in the gym, but
My mom said that
Okay. Alright, change it. Let's do this. Come on. Alright. And also I have Mr. Fuzzy with some songs and stuff in my background. Just let you and YouTube know that. And other things. I need this, but yeah. I need a police car. I'm gonna be on the lookout for a car that has stuff live in it.
Understands your needs and converses in human-like language that is natural and thoughtful.
Yes. But okay. Oh my god. AI. It could have been spicy. It's getting too fired. Everyone wants to see. I thought I felt the street tuner. Did you actually know that? I'm not gonna ask you. Sometimes I can't understand certain people when they sing. Essentially, like after they have the subtitles, so you know this song. Ooh, my pictures on it. It's easy, right? doing it.
Yo guys, I give you 5 seconds to leave a like to this video. If you're new on this channel, smash that subscribe button right now and turn on the bell. Round to 95 stars. It's been that informed, through the raincover, some fears and calms down. It's a track again. It's been that informed, through the raincover, some fears and calms down. It's a track again. Shout tears, shout guys, it's not a bear, but it's wild up and child. Those are things I just got. Amazing fire, blaze, kiss, punching street, kiss, stormy kill, what's in panic for all futures and for change. Just keep getting forward, like nature with the rain over, so fears and calm down. It's a track again. Just keep getting forward, like nature with the rain over, so fears and calm down. It's a track again. You fear his name and don't like his nickname is enemies for sure when he's around and fear is father. In other rival shoulder, laser trailways. Each fast as no mind. Concentrated for the left, line of punches was so wide. Get stop, that's not going. Fear the nation, gelatin. In here, in my mouth. Friend in the hero. He's a friend, I'm proud. Jumping down, it's the better far. When the rain pours, so fears and calms down. It's a track again. It's the better far. When the rain pours, so fears and calms down. It's a track again.
How about my tail? You don't tell that rhythm. Once, definitely. I'm gonna play the losing parts ways. Which is that? Lose.
I guess it's 5:54. You can see how to help you. Sorry, dear. Yeah, I'm on the way. What? Yeah.
So you want truly cleaner air in your home? Replace your filter at least every 3 months with the best-in-class BNX True Filter. Its superior performance provides noticeably cleaner air in 48 minutes and reduces your misses. Enjoy it by
Yo, I need help.
high-quality.
I got a runaway gun truck, but I don't think I'll be able to stop. Yeah, I can't stop this thing. You never driving things crazy.
I'm trying, but you've been on the top harvest. I don't think the undercover units are going to have this different. We're going to need all units. Oh. Three counts will be enough. Just send me an entire squad. Right. You can't stop this truck. Oh dear. Chase down. Oh, the tire. Oh dear. Follow. All at once. This thing's unbeatable. We need the special unit. Better. Doing, dude. Semi. What are you doing? You're gonna be an idiot. Did it not do every bit of the field, or did it do all of the field?
If you've been thinking
It's done.
back to school in 2026, but the cost feels impossible, UMGC might be able to help. Last year alone, they were
Wow.